Survival at sea is a topic that captivates the imagination and challenges the limits of human endurance. The vastness of the ocean, with its seemingly endless expanse of water, presents both the allure of adventure and the harsh reality of isolation. For centuries, mariners have faced the unforgiving elements of the sea, testing their resilience and resourcefulness in the face of adversity. Among the world's oceans, the Pacific stands as a testament to nature's grandeur and power. Stretching across more than 165 million square kilometers, it dwarfs the landmasses it borders. Its sheer size can be overwhelming to contemplate, with depths so profound that they seem to plunge into the abyss. Within this vast expanse, countless stories of survival and tragedy have unfolded, each one a testament to the human spirit's capacity for endurance. Amidst the immensity of the Pacific Ocean lies a tale of extraordinary resilience and survival. It's a story that defies belief, unfolding over 438 days of solitude and struggle against all odds. Imagine being adrift in the vastness of the sea with nothing but a small boat and your wits to sustain you. This is the incredible journey of Joe, a man who found himself lost at sea and faced with the ultimate test of survival. The journey begins in a quiet coastal village in Mexico, where Joe and his companion set out on a seemingly routine fishing trip. With the sun on their faces and the promise of a bountiful catch ahead, they embark on their adventure with optimism and excitement. Little do they know that their voyage will soon take a turn for the perilous, thrusting them into a struggle for survival against the elements. As our protagonist Joe casts off from the familiar shores of home, he is filled with anticipation for the adventure that lies ahead. A skilled carpenter and experienced sailor, he approaches the journey with a sense of confidence and determination. Alongside his companion, he shares jokes and laughter, unaware of the challenges that await them on the open sea. But as they venture farther from the safety of land, disaster strikes in the form of a sudden storm. Caught in its ferocious grip, their small boat is battered by wind and waves, leaving them helpless and adrift in the vast expanse of the Pacific. Despite their best efforts to navigate the tempest, mechanical failure leaves them at the mercy of the elements, their fate hanging in the balance. In the days that follow, Joe and his companion are faced with a harrowing reality. They are stranded at sea with no means of communication or rescue. As they drift aimlessly with the currents, uncertainty weighs heavily upon them, their hopes of returning home fading with each passing day. Alone in the vastness of the ocean, they cling to the fragile thread of hope, praying for salvation amidst the endless expanse of water. Despite their dire situation, Joe and his companion refuse to surrender to despair. They devise ingenious methods to signal passing ships, using makeshift flags and flares to attract attention. However, their efforts are met with frustration as cargo ships pass by without noticing their distress signals. Each missed opportunity plunges them deeper into despair, yet they refuse to abandon hope, drawing strength from their resilience and determination to survive. Just when all hope seems lost, Joe spots a glimmer of hope on the horizon, coconuts floating in the water. With renewed determination, he cautiously approaches the unfamiliar island, mindful of the dangers that may await him. As he sets foot on solid ground for the first time in 14 months, a wave of relief washes over him, mingled with disbelief at his improbable survival. Against all odds, he has defied the elements and found refuge in the unlikeliest of places. Joe's encounter with the locals on the remote island marks the beginning of his journey back to civilization. Despite the warmth and hospitality of his hosts, he faces numerous logistical challenges in arranging his return home. From securing transportation to navigating bureaucratic hurdles, the road ahead is fraught with obstacles. Moreover, Joe must grapple with the aftermath of his ordeal, including legal issues stemming from his companion's tragic demise and the intense media scrutiny that follows his miraculous rescue. As Joe reflects on his harrowing journey, he is struck by the resilience and survival instincts that enabled him to endure the unimaginable. His story serves as a powerful reminder of the indomitable human spirit and the transformative power of hope in the face of adversity. Through his ordeal, Joe has learned valuable lessons about the fragility of life and the importance of perseverance in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. In closing, Joe expresses his gratitude to the viewers for joining him on his journey of survival. He encourages them to reflect on their own capacity for resilience and draw inspiration from his story in their own lives. Finally, he extends an invitation to like, share, and subscribe, inviting viewers to join him on future adventures and discoveries.